Now that you've trimmed and spliced your drone footage or other video, dressed it up with transitions and added text and music, it's time to render or output your project to a finished video with Cyberlink PowerDirector 16. In this episode, I'm going to show you how. In previous episodes, I walked you through the process of editing your video in PowerDirector 16. If you haven't watched those, please click the link in the upper right corner of this video. You will get the most out of these first 5 tutorials if you watch them in order. Before I go on, many viewers are enjoying this series, so I'll be doing more tutorials on using PowerDirector. If you enjoy this series, click the little cartoon Jeff on the screen right now to subscribe, and be sure to click that little bell icon so you'll be notified when I post again. Also, if you want to buy PowerDirector, please use the link in the description below. If you do, Cyberlink will contribute to this channel at no extra cost to you. Now, let's move on to episode 5, Render Your Video. Here is our project right where we left things at the end of episode 4. I'm going to do a few quick last changes to this video as a refresher of what we covered in the first 4 episodes, and to show you how quickly you can edit with PowerDirector. I'll bring in another clip from the media library and insert it into the timeline. Let's split this clip up into pieces and get rid of some of it. We can get rid of some of the last clip as well. The first clip is long. Let's cut it down too. We can add some crazy transitions. Now our song length isn't right. Let's click and drag that last audio to fit the new video length. And we're done. You can see that with a little practice, editing your video can be done very quickly. Our edits are complete and we're ready to output or render the video. Remember, we haven't actually made any changes to your original source files. We need to render a final video file that applies all your changes to a copy of your source files and produces a single finalized video. Once you do that, you have something you can upload to YouTube or Facebook or whatever you want to do with it. At the top of the screen, hit the Produce tab. Starting from the top, you see 4 tabs: Standard 2D, 3D, Device, and Online. This isn't a 3D video, and you're not creating this for a device like a cell phone, so we must choose between Standard 2D and Online. Personally, I prefer to create my video then upload it myself. I stay with the 2D tab. Down from that, you choose your file format. All of these formats have different strengths and weaknesses. For a good quality video that you can post online that isn't massive, I suggest choosing H.264 AVC. Beneath that, for file extension, choose MP4. Profile name and quality depends on what quality you want. If you're working with high-resolution drone video, you may want to choose 3840 by 2160. I almost always go with 1920 by 1080 at 30p, that's 30 frames per second. Country/video format depends on where you are. I'm in the United States, so I choose United States NTSC. For fast video rendering technology, the program will determine whether your hardware will support this, so you don't need to change it. Surround sound is up to you. You can probably leave this unchecked unless you specifically build it into your video. I don't mess with XV color, nor do I upload a copy to Cyberlink Cloud. To the right, you can specify where your video file will be saved and what name to give it. You can enable a preview so you can watch as your video is produced. Why would you do that? I haven't figured that one out yet. I leave that off so it will process faster. That's it. You're ready to produce your video. Click Start. The system now creates your video. I'll speed the processing part up here. Rendering is complete. When it's finished, you can return to the Edit tab or open the file location. Let's open the file location. At the very end of this episode, I'll include the video we just produced so you can see the quality of the output from PowerDirector 16. That concludes episode 5 and completes my introductory series on editing drone video with PowerDirector 16. People have expressed interest in learning more about this program, so I'll create additional tutorials to help you improve as a video editor. Be sure to post your ideas for topics you'd like covered in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember, sharing is caring. If you would share this video on social media, I would really appreciate your help. On screen, you'll find a link to the complete playlist of PowerDirector 16 video editing tutorials, so please check them out. If you want more tutorials, let me know in the comments below. Before you go, be sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to this channel so you know when more videos are released. Next video coming soon.